Hey fellas, Lagoon here, and excitement! Rejoice! We have news! We have been wondering what the rest of 2023 is going to be like for Nintendo, because everyone was saying that it was going to be, a short, or a slow year. And, it seemed like that for the longest time, because we had Zelda, then Pikmin 4, and then nothing. But now, we just had a direct. As I'm recording this, the direct was yesterday. We had a direct, and it was awesome. People were saying it's mid and stuff. That's fine if you think that. It's whatever. Who cares? But I personally had a lot of fun with this direct. And there's a lot here I want to talk about, especially the Mario stuff, because it was mostly just Mario stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have the Nintendo Life article up. It has everything that was in the direct. I will link that in the description. Thank you to Gavin Lane of Nintendo Life for writing this. It will help me a lot. But the direct started with the Scarlet and Violet DLC, which I am super excited for. It's coming in 2 parts. In fall, there'll be the Teal Mask, and in winter, there'll be the Indigo Disc. And they both look really cool. I'm really excited to play them. The main thing I'm excited for is that since we'll have new areas with a bunch of like way more Pokemon, that'll be way more shiny hunts to do, because I'm a shiny hunting gremlin, and I'd love to search for all these new guys and stuff. You know, I know people don't like Scarlet and Violet, but just a side note, I love Scarlet and Violet. I know it's glitchy, but it's fun. The story's great. Whatever. That's besides the point. I like it. Then we got Sonic Superstars, which honestly looks pretty cool. I am glad that this trailer showed them going fast. As funny as that sounds, because like seeing the other gameplay, the other trailer, I think it was in Summer Game Fest or whatever. I didn't watch Summer Game Fest. I just saw the trailer, but seeing it, I was worried with how slow they were going. Maybe you go slower in the co-op mode, so that everyone can keep up with each other, but you can go decently fast in as it seems in this trailer. So that's super cool. Palea. It's like an online kind of farming game thing. Kind of makes me think of the Disney farming game, Dreamlight Valley. No thoughts really. Persona 5 Tactica. My bread and butter. Persona 5, the original, is my favorite game ever. I have not finished Royal or Strikers, but the original I have finished, and I love that game beyond belief. So I don't know if I'll pick up Tactica right away, because I still want, I don't know how much it'll draw on the other things. It probably won't, but I like to finish Strikers. Myth Force looks cool. It's just like a Saturday morning cartoon thing. Who cares? Well, not who cares. That's a bit disingenuous. People care. But, nothing I can really say about that. New Splatfest is ice cream themed. Cool. I've been into Splatoon lately because I've been grinding for the catalog, but that's cool. Detective Pikachu returns. That's neat because it's been so long since they talked about Detective Pikachu that it has been way too long. My experience with Detective Pikachu, I got the 3DS one when it first came out. And I never finished it because I got kind of bored, but I think I want to try it again. I think I want to give it another shot because it seems fun, and I'd like to go along with this new one. Detective Pikachu Returns. Cool name. The graphics look a bit iffy, but it's fine. It's neat. After that is when things got a bit wacky and wild. We had Super Mario RPG Remake. It's just called Super Mario RPG. What the heck? So we've been waiting for this to come on Nintendo Switch Online for the longest time. And it turns out the reason that they weren't doing it, the reason that they weren't putting this game that felt like the only thing missing really, was because they were remaking it and it looks adorable. Like, the style looks a bit muddy in some places, but it looks so cute. Mario's like tiny. He's just a little guy. That looks awesome. I'm definitely going to be playing that. And then there's going to be a Peach spin-off game. They rapid-fired 3 of these in a row. The Peach spin-off game had like 2 seconds. It had 2 seconds in the spotlight. They didn't even tell us the name. I'm not even sure what genre it is. To me, it kind of looks like a puzzle-y kind of game. It doesn't look like that much of a platformer, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say what it is. I am definitely interested though. And it's really cool that Peach is getting another game. Who knows? Put your guesses for the name in the comments. It's based on like, as like a stage play aesthetic and stuff. So yeah, maybe use that in your name guesses. I would like to see if anyone can get close by the time we know the name. Anyhow, Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon Remaster, which is surprising. Mixed feelings on this because Dark Moon is a neat little game, and I'm glad it's coming to Switch, so it could be alongside 3. But it does have a fair share of problems, and I don't know if they will fix those problems. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of issues with that game that Luigi's Mansion 3 fixed. And you can't really fix those issues without completely reworking Dark Moon. I don't know, and the graphics look a bit you can tell it was a 3DS game, but still, it's super cool that's coming. I'm interested in that. Batman Arkham Trilogy, we've heard about that for a while. It's cool that that's coming. Gloomhaven, Don't Care, Just Dance. Wow, surprising. Silent Hope is cool. It's an RPG of where people can't talk. And my thing, okay, so this is probably like the weirdest nitpick ever, but it's an RPG about where like the heroes can't talk, right? But in the menus there's a bunch of like words and stuff, and like you're telling people what you want. I think they should make it like so that you the menus have minimal words, so you have to like communicate like that, and with like hand gestures and things, so that you can like upgrade your gear and stuff. I think that would be cool, but I don't know, not many thoughts on that. Just neat. Faith Farm looks cute. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, whatever, that looks kind of fun. Manic Mechanics is like an Overcooked style game, which we see so many of those. Why are there's so many of those? Like, not a slight against anyone that makes them or any of the games. We see a lot of like Overcooked likes. And then there's Mario & Rabbids DLC. I have not played the new Mario & Rabbids. I haven't even finished the first one, so I don't know about that. Dragon Quest Monsters looks sick. I should not get it. I shouldn't get it because I still need to play Dragon Quest Treasures. I got that recently. By recently, I mean a couple months ago, and I still need to play that. But Dragon Quest Monster looks cool. It's like, it's an old series that's kind of like a Pokemon-like. And, like, I like monster collection games, Pokemon, Yokai Watch, stuff like that. So that's a pretty cool game. I'll have my eye on that, I guess. Then, Pikmin 4 news. Hell yeah! I'm so excited for Pikmin 4. I'm a huge Pikmin fan, as you probably could tell by my my Pikmin video I made probably a couple years ago. I don't remember when I made that. But oh my gosh, Pikmin 4, it looks so good. It looks so, like, robust. Like, Pikmin games are usually, like, small. But it looks so robust in terms of, like, you can buy upgrades and upgrade your dog companion, and there's like a whole night mode and everything. Like, it looks like it's this big like AAA-ish take, which has me kind of mixed because Pikmin is cool as like this nice little thing, and it's not trying to be like anything else, but like a big Pikmin game like that, super fun. And they have the cave system, so like in Pikmin 2 you could go down these like mini dungeons, the caves, and they would have multiple floors, and you had to get to the bottom, and then you would shoot back up to the top. They were really hard and frustrating, and a lot of them were randomly generated, which is whatever, but like they would sometimes generate so that you would have a hallway, and the hallway would have 2 gates, and the hallway would also lead to nothing, so you could break these 2 gates and they would lead to nothing, and the random generation kind of like took over where there could have been cool, intricate design. But these caves seem like they are cool and intricate. So I hope all of them are kind of like that. Don't know if that's too much to ask, but I hope that all the caves are more, like, delicately designed like that. I'd love that. That would be super cool. I hope they are challenging, but they aren't, like, unfair like Pikmin 2 can sometimes feel. Like, Pikmin 2 will randomly drop bombs on you. And, of course, that adds part of the strategy, like, scoping out to see, like, where the randomly generated hazards are. But it's just not... It's not that fun to me to have to worry about randomly having a bomb dropped on my head and stuff, and it's always in a different spot or whatever. So that would be cool if they are like, they aren't super easy, but they aren't like unfair challenging, like they ramp up, have nice amounts of challenge, you know, just have them well balanced. And the night mode looks super cool with the glow Pikmin. The glow Pikmin are very unique. And I assume that you can only use them at night. And they look like little ghosts. It's cool. I'm super excited. It's like, it's just more gameplay. It's cool. Then they randomly just said, took them all of like 3 seconds to talk about it, but Pikmin 1 and 2 are on Switch now? And they're up-resed? Huh? I love those games. And the best way to play them, in my opinion, has always been the Wii version. So I might... Maybe next time I feel like replaying these games, I'll get the Switch version. So it would, one, be on a console that I use all the time, my favorite console, have all the Pikmin games in one place, and play them up-resed. Maybe I'll switch to that instead of the Wii version. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid Collection, I'm pretty excited about this. I've always wanted to play the Metal Gear Solid games, but like, it's hard to. Because it's hard to find a place where they're all there and stuff, but having this on Switch, I might try them out. I do wonder though, like, if they'll add like quality of life improvements, because I assume, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1 is a PS1 game, so I assume that it's probably janky in some aspects, but I don't know, we'll see. Vampire Survivors looks super fun. I know people love it on Steam and stuff, and this has like couch co-op, so I might get that, because that game's for like just like $5 or something, right? I think it's something like that. So cool get. Headbangers Rhythm Royale. I've been saying for the longest time I want Rhythm Heaven 99, like a battle royale for Rhythm Heaven, where you have to perform the best at the rhythm games. And this kind of seems like a mix between like Mario Party, like the Mario Party rhythm games, like the rhythm mini games, and a battle royale. So I don't know, might check it out, might not. Depends on how much it is. But yeah, it's funny. Has a goofy little style. That's neat. Penny's Big Breakaway. Penny's Big Breakaway. That's kind of hard to say. That game looks sick. Like the movement and stuff looks tight and cool. And it's made by the people that made Sonic Mania. That is sick, because Sonic Mania is good. Sonic Mania is like really good. So I'd like to see I'd like to see how this game goes. I wonder. Hold on, I'm gonna look up if is it on multiple platforms. Penny's Big Breakaway. Oh yeah, okay, it's on Steam too. Is it gonna be on PS5? I need to find that. So I might just get it there so I could get like trophies and stuff. Yeah. It's on PS5. PS4, PS5. No price or anything yet, but that's cool. I'll probably get it on PS5 and not Switch, but we'll see. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 5. Cool that they're giving us like 3 characters. Like, because we got a character in Wave 4, but we didn't get characters for 1 through 3, so I don't know if this is them making up for that, or if the other waves are going to have these batches of characters. But super cool. There's PD Piranha, there's Kamek, which they said in the... does anyone pronounce it like this? Like, they said in the direct, they said comic. Does anyone say he's Kamek, right? Whatever, but that and PD Piranha, Kamek, and Wiggler. So that's super cool. Honestly, they can add whoever, because I got Birdo, and Birdo's one of my favorite Mario characters, because they're just super silly and they go wow. But yeah, it's super cool that they're adding characters. That's definitely, you would think that it would be like it would be like a separate pass, but I don't know. They said it was only going to be courses because it is the course booster pass or whatever. Booster course pass. No one can ever remember the name because it's kind of a silly name, but it's like it's the best version of false advertising. They're giving us more than what we already thought we were getting, which is super cool. The new stage that they showed, the bathtub stage, is pretty funny. It's gonna be fun to drive around. And they didn't show us any of the retro courses that are coming, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken. I want Koopa Beach so bad from SNES because the music is so good. Oh my god, that would... please. But, yeah, cool, coming summer 2023, where they didn't give us a date. Summer 2023, so that should be sometime within, like, the next 2 months. So, neato. Star Ocean, the second story R. I think, just from first impressions, like, out of all of the HD 2D kind of things, I think this is my least favorite looking. It is trying to emulate that PS1 style, though, of, like, kind of realistic backgrounds, but you're still sprites, but whatever. But, yeah, it looks interesting. Not gonna get it, but at least not now, because I feel like I'd never finish it, and I'm not too interested, but it's really cool for, Star Ocean fans. WarioWare Move It is surprising, because how long ago was WarioWare Get It Together? WarioWare Get It Together. When did that come out? That was in 2021. So we went forever without getting a WarioWare game. We got one, and then 2 years later, we're getting another one. And this one is more like Smooth Moves, the Wii one. It's more traditional, which is fine. The traditional style is very fun and it has its place. I did really like the style of Get It Together, like you're playing as the characters themselves, but a lot of people didn't. A lot of people don't like that game, but I loved it. But yeah, it's very interesting that we're getting another Wario game so soon. And we also have WarioWare on the GBA NSO stuff. So, Wario's everywhere! There's going to be a Nintendo Live event in Seattle. Nothing to say there. And there's Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. That's cool. Not much to say. The figures look neat. Especially the Zelda one. And now the kahuna. The big shebang. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. They showed a rapid fire of 3 Mario games, one of which is a new spin-off. Then they had Mario Kart News and a Wario game, and then they did another Mario game, and it's 2D, but it's not in the new Super Mario Bros. Style. It's like brand new. Oh my god, like, this is a very Mario intensive direct. So if you're not too into Mario, then I can see how it was kind of middle of the road. But, like, I love Mario, and this was crazy. Like, Mario Wonder looks sick. It has such a good art style, and it's so unique and silly. It's silly and weird, and I love it so much. I'm so excited to play it. There's also, like, there's so much weird about it. Like, there's little flowers that talk and everything, and, like, the hell? Like, it looks so weird. And I'm so excited. It comes out near my birthday. So thanks, Nintendo. That's going to be such a fun time. It looks so good. Just like pure Nintendo simple fun. It just looks like that at its best. And it's gonna get weird and wacky, and it's going to be so much fun. There's so many different characters to play as. You can play as Daisy, or just, it looks like you can just play straight up as Yoshi, which is wild. You can play as Yoshi by himself, running alongside Mario and Luigi. And I hope everyone keeps their old attributes, like Peach can float. And Daisy's thing seems to be that she's really strong. Daisy's in this game. I know some people were flipping out. Her first time in a 2D Mario game that isn't the mobile game or Mario Land, where she's literally just the damsel in distress. So that is super cool. Glad to see that. That's just rad. Like, I think I want to talk about this because, like, I could probably make a whole video about this, but I think I'll just have it here so this has a bit more substance. But it seems like with this direct though, we're entering like a new era of Mario. Other people have been saying this, but seems like we're moving into like a new period of Mario, where we're kind of breaking away from this very uniform, standardized Mario. Like, think New Super Mario Bros. Is the perfect example. Like, I like New Super Mario Bros. U, but like it plays it so safe. And even games that get wackier, like 3D World, that's a super amazing game. Like base 3D World, not counting Bowser's Fury, still plays it a bit safe, like aesthetically. Like, it does have like a lot of those basic Mario elements, and this looks like it's foregoing most of those. And that, like, Mario Wonder looks like it's foregoing most of those. And to add to that, there's a Peach game which looks super unique. There's Luigi's Mansion, which has always been kind of unique. And Mario RPG, which has like a ton of original characters, unique stories to tell and stuff. Unlike the newer Paper Marios that are so, like, they play it so safe. The most unique they do is showing you like a Mario Sunshine enemy, or showing you like a realistic case of pencils. Like that's the most like unique, like, breaking away from traditional Mario that they do. Apart from like the locations look pretty good, but they're still like you're in the forest or the desert or and all that. And I never finished Origami King because I don't really like that game. Maybe I'll give it another shot one day. It did not click with me very well. I know some people love it, but I vastly prefer like the unique characters and races and things of older Paper Mario. And Super Mario RPG is the thing that kind of started that set the precedent that Mario RPGs can be different and weird. And I wonder if them bringing this back and keeping all that weirdness in is like a sign, you know? Because there's that coupled with a Peach game, a remastered Luigi game, and a new 2D Mario game that completely breaks like the new Super Mario Bros. Conventions. So I have to wonder, like, are we entering a new era? Are we finally breaking free from like the lull that we were kind of in? Are we breaking free of that to finally have more unique Mario experiences? Because Mario itself is weird, but it's weird in a safe way, and it likes to stay weird in that same way. But now we're getting weird, like you can get the Wonder Flower and you can go, everything becomes trippy and shit. Plays a little tune every time it's a new hour, so just ignore that if you hear it. But like, we're breaking away from these conventions in such a unique and fun way. And they're really highlighting that with, like, Mario can turn into an elephant? Like, where'd that come from? Who thought of that? And it's just so cool. I can't wait to play it. It looks like it controls super well and tight. I'm glad they have the, it seems like they have the new Super Mario Bros. Like, mid-air spin, which is like my favorite move in 2D Mario, where you can like kind of course correct a bit and like control your movement in the air by twirling and stopping your momentum for a sec, or extending your jumps by just a little bit. The movement just looks super good. The aesthetics are super good. It does look kind of weird to have like this 2D-ish cartoony Mario on these like realistic backgrounds, but I'll get used to it in due time. The music sounds great. Like, the opening music, it sounds super good. It just looks like pure Nintendo delight. Nintendo weirdness, Nintendo simplicity, but like coupled with their innovation and just like focus on pure fun. which is what I like most about Nintendo games. They have this like hyper focus on just being pure joys to just control and play. And this looks like the epitome of that. And I have to wonder, like, these are probably some of the last Switch games we're getting, like some of the last big Switch games, right? Like, we keep saying that, but I was kind of on board, like, maybe we could get the next Nintendo system in late 2023, but with all this coming out, I doubt that they would want to overshadow that with a brand new system that will have to have its own launch titles. Assuming that it's not just an upgraded Switch, it's like a Switch 2 kind of situation, a Switchuation, if you will. But yeah, that's super neat. I'm just enamored. Like, this game's gonna be so good. I cannot wait. We just have to wait 4 months. That's not that long. Well, it's long for someone impatient like me, but that's not that long. And to finish off with that, that was such a good ending piece. So yeah, that's basically my immediate thoughts on the Direct. A day later, I don't know when I'm gonna get this out, but a day later, after watching it, and I had a lot of fun. Had some pacing problems, a couple things I don't care about, but who cares when I got like a super cool Mario game and Pikmin 4 news, and like, God, the Switch has been treating us so well. We've been eating so good. We're getting Pikmin 4, which I know that's not a big deal to a lot of people, but to me it's the biggest deal in the world. We're getting Pikmin 4! That's awesome! And we're getting a new, like, fantastic looking Mario game. And we just got an amazing Zelda game. Good, it's a good time to be a Nintendo fan right now. So yeah, tell me what you thought. Remember to put your guesses for what the Peach game is going to be called in the comments. And tell me if you would like to see more of this, like, news-ish, like, off-the-cuff kind of stuff. Because making the big productions for videos, like the, I say big productions, like, big for me, making those is exhausting. It's fun, but it's exhausting. So, maybe you would like to see more discussions like this. If you would, let me know. This, like, podcasty, kind of just throw it on in the background kind of deal. Because it is fun to make. I mean, I'm a hyper fixator. I'm an info dumper. So yeah, that might be a cool style to delve in, like, between big videos. So just let me know about that. Let me know what you would like to hear talked about, what things interest you about this Direct, and I will see you next time.